Hello friends, welcome back to Pine IT Developer Zone. Today's topic is fiber tracking and signal strength calculation. For demonstration purpose, we are showing you a cluster. Here we are selecting sample fiber network 7. Click on it, then click on this icon. Now we can see the cluster. To get a more detailed view, let's zoom in on the map. Now we can see the cluster more clearly. This is route 1. This orange colored junction box is the main office of this cluster. Next is route 2. This blue color icon is the small junction box. The left side is route 3 and right side is route 4. We can see another junction box. Here is route 4A, route 4B, end connection. Here we can see the name of the customer. This is also an end customer. This is the other section of the route. This is route 3, other junction box, route 3B2, route 3B1, route 3A, another junction box, route 3A2, route 3A1 and end customers. Let's open the main office junction box. Click on it. Then click for more action. Then click on connections. Now we can see red color 6 fiber cable, EDFA, coupler, splitter and 6 fiber green color cable. Next we can open blue color junction box. Click on it. Click for more action. Then click on connections. We can see green colored 6 fiber cable, coupler, splitter, route 3 4 fiber and route 4 4 fiber. Next is forward fiber tracking. Forward fiber tracking involves tracing the path of fibers from the starting point to the ending point. For demonstration purpose, we are selecting Perumbavoor main office junction box. Then click show on map icon. As we zoom in, the main office junction box comes into view, highlighting its immediate input and output. Now let's proceed with forward fiber tracking to visualize the signal flow. Click on the main office junction box. Click for more actions. Then press on connections. First, let's unlock the page to access any functions. Let's talk about the connections. The blue terminal of the red colored 6 fiber cable is directly connected with the EDFA of 16 dBm. Then the EDFA is connected to the coupler and a splitter. The output of the coupler is connected to the red terminal of 6 fiber green cable and the splitter's two outputs are connected to the blue and green terminals in the green colored 6 fiber cable. Now we can click on the terminal selector to track the signal flow. We can select a terminal or a device. Here we are selecting blue terminal of the red colored 6 fiber cable. Give a long press to the blue terminal. Then press on the tracking icon. This section indicates the tracking device. The signal is transmitted through the blue terminal of the 6 fiber cable. We will discuss about signal strength calculation in the next session. We are now ready to trace the signal flow through the blue terminal on the 6 fiber cable. Click on track forwards. Now we have been redirected to the map which displays the fiber connections. The forward fiber tracking visualization displays the signal flow originating from the selected tracking point, highlighting its path through various routes and connections. Next we can check the forward tracking of red terminal in EDFA. For that, we have to select a junction. Select main office junction box. Then click on show on map icon. We can see the main office junction box and its immediate input and output. The steps remain same as previously described. Click on main office junction box. Click for more actions. Then press on connection. Unlock the page. Then we have to activate the terminal selector. We can see EDFA has multiple outputs connecting various sections. In this demonstration, we will be tracking the signal flow only from the second output of the EDFA. Please note that the EDFA is connected to a 60/40 coupler and that coupler's 60% output connects to the road 2's red terminal of 6 fiber cable. Now, give a long press to the second output of the EDFA. Then we have to activate the tracking icon. This is the tracking device. Next is calculate signal strength. The calculate signal strength option automatically sets the value to 16. Here we can see it. The automatic appearance of this value only based on our selection of the device. Here we selected 16 dB EDFA. We can modify this value if required. Please be aware that this value may change depending on the device used. When selecting a terminal from a fiber cable, the value must be entered manually. Let's track the signal flow. Click on track forwards. We will be redirected to the map. Now the map highlights the signal flow through the red terminal exclusively. The red funnel-shaped icon represents the signal strength at each junction. Let's open it. First we are opening main office junction box. We can see the input as 16, 60/40 coupler. Then the value changed to 13.780. Next, junction box. Here we can see the input as 13.698. Next, PR3 junction. Here the input changed to 13.608. It is clearly visible that the signal strength decreased from 13.698 to 13.608 due to increased distance. By using coupler 95/5, the signal flow changed to 2.108. Next is R3A junction. Here we can see a 95/5 coupler and 1:4 splitter. Through the coupler, the output is 1.835 and by using the splitter, it decreased to minus 4.965. This is the end customer. Now we can see the signal strength become minus 5.020. Here is another end customer. Here the signal strength is minus 5.018. Initially the signal strength was 16, but by the time it reached to the end customers, decreased to minus 5.020 and minus 5.018. The signal strength always varies based on the cable length and device type. This example illustrates a typical flow structure enabling dynamic signal strength calculation. Please be aware that any junction box can be modified at any time by adding new devices or adjusting existing device power. Our network map application automatically regulates signal strength to reflect these changes. Next, we have to check the signal flow backwards. Here we have to select customers. For demonstration purpose, we are selecting an imaginary customer named Benjamin. Select the customer and click on this icon. Now we entered the map view. The end customer and their immediate cable connection are now visible. Click on the house icon. Here we can see the details of the customer. Click for more action. Then click on connection. Here we can see a 2-fiber cable and a setup box. Unlock the page. Then activate the terminal selector. Then give a long press to the terminal of the setup box. Now it's time to activate the tracking icon. Select track backwards. Now we can see the reverse tracking pathway. Please click on the calculator icon. This pop-up window provides details about a particular route or connection. Here we can see the route name, distance, fiber cable type and the terminal color where the signal passes. Notice the orange colored terminal of the 2-fiber cable through which the signal is transmitted. The route is also visually represented in orange on the map. We can check the next route. Please notice the route is in blue color on map. Here we can see the 2-fiber cable which is in blue color. We can check one more route that is in red color. See the red colored 4-fiber cable in this window. Through this example, we have visualized the signal flow pathway from the main office to a particular customer. It helps to detect and diagnose connectivity issues along the signal flow path from the main office to any particular customer. In addition to forward and backward tracking, we can also track signal flow in both directions simultaneously. Here we are selecting a junction. Select PR3 junction. Click on this icon. Map layout is loaded. The selected junction and its immediate connections are visible now. Click on the junction box. Then click for more action. Click on connection. Unlock the page. Activate the terminal selector. Give a long press to the blue terminal of the 4-fiber cable. Then press on the tracking icon. Finally click on track both directions. Currently, we are at a junction point, allowing us to trace the signal flow in both forward and backward directions. Forward and backward signal flow is now visible on the map. Notably, backward tracking displays a single line, whereas forward tracking reveals a tree-like structure. By tracking signal flow pathways and calculating signal strength, we can troubleshoot issues easily and conveniently. Streamline your cable management process with our network map application. If you have any questions or need further assistance, please leave a comment below. You can also contact us through email and WhatsApp. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe Pine IT Developer Zone. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.